Hello, everyone. I know my bandana looks like I got a see-through head, but it's got a little green in it, so bear with me, please. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Having some technical difficulties, or I would have started a lot earlier. Hello, Petra. How are you? Please share this out. We're going to be doing some readings. I'm going to pull the card of the day for all of us, but we'll be doing some free readings, and if you'd like to leave a tip or donation, which is scrolling down here at the bottom, or it was scrolling at the bottom, we could do a 3-card reading. It's a little bit more detail. There we go. Now it's scrolling down at the bottom. It might take a minute for you guys to see it. And again, if you'd like to schedule a reading with me, if this resonates with you, if you enjoy watching these, if you'd like a private session one-on-one, we go into a lot more detail. I can basically pick up on feelings and messages, and we can get a lot more detail in there, basically. But if you're interested, go to my website at psychicshaman333.com if you are interested in a private reading, and schedule appointments there. And if you are interested in leaving a donation, I appreciate you. Thank you all. Please share this. Share this out as many places as you can. Far and wide. Hello in South Africa, Melinda in South Africa. How are you? Hello, Gail. These are the donation links, though, in case you can't see the little thing scrolling on the bottom here, the ticker. So I'm just going to smudge and get things started. It's been a good week. I appreciate it. I appreciate the blessings that come to you, to all of us. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful that you're all here. It's important to express gratitude today. Focus on that gratitude. A little something to do with the card that I pulled and the title of the video, or the live stream. There we go. And the music is by Magnolia. I didn't get it right, but he allowed me to use this, so I'm going to find out. So it is by sorry guys, I'm trying to find the name so I can give him props, because he offered to let me use his tones in the background. So thank you very much. Just trying to find his name so I can give him some props here. His name is Tara Mangala Meditation. So he's on Bandcamp if you want to check him out. Tara Mangala. So he offered to let me, or wanted to ask me if I would use these or on my streams. So I like them, and I'm going to continue to use them when I can. So thank you very much, Tara. All right. Let's get to it. That out of the way because it's not working. All right, so card of the day. Card of the day is offerings, wealth. So this is about where, if you maybe experienced some, in the past week or so, experienced some financial maybe slowdowns or things not coming in as fast, you're about to expect a windfall. That's what the card's bringing. Abundance, especially financially, but also with love. Thing to do here is, like I was saying before, being grateful for everything. As you express your gratitude and you understand the gift of receiving is just as important as the gift of giving, because when you're actually giving somebody a gift, you're receiving a good feeling from it, right? Same with accepting gifts. So Be sure you are accepting and very grateful of these gifts that come to you this week. It's a very good card, but really maintain your gratitude. Always find gratitude, and things to be grateful for. And that tends to ramp up the energy even more into that more abundant type of energy flowing. The abundance always flowing instead of having maybe not having as many downtimes as far as financial goes. Sometimes that's going to happen because it's life. It's the way it's supposed to work. We learn from it. We wouldn't learn if we got everything just handed to us all the time. So sometimes being separate from money, and we need to understand that money isn't everything. It's good to have. You can do fun things with it. But it doesn't, in the end, you can't take any with you. Your soul doesn't really care about money other than it takes care of your avatar, right? So understand that, yes, you can use money as a form of magic that we can use to bring more abundance, but we just don't want to get ourselves stuck in a materialistic type of pattern where we are always chasing the material instead of looking within and knowing that plays a part. We can do that without money, right? We don't need money for any of that. And the things that you can't buy, the intangible things, those are really what's important. Money just offers us a little bit more freedom to roam around a little bit better. So anyway, all right, so let's see who else here. Rose White, hello. Kelly, how are you? Good morning, Anna. You know what? I've been missing you, so I'm going to pull a card for you, Anna. Anna Baca, do you have a question? Because I'm seeing your comments after I sign off. So I figured I will get to you now. You have a question. See, sometimes I remember. Shuffle these cards up really well. Being asked to be shuffled. Is he going to be with you? All right, Anna. Let's find out. If you're just getting here, please share this. Share this on your wall. Share it in groups. Wherever you think it may resonate, please do. Please share it. Don't be shy. I appreciate it. For those who haven't followed me, please hit that follow button. Make sure you're seeing all posts. So select see all posts. Because if you don't select see all posts, you could go months without seeing any of my live streams. So if you want to see further live streams, make sure you're hitting. I think it's see all posts is the option you have to choose when you decide when you follow my page. All right. Is he going to be with you? I feel like yes. You got a sacred site. This is purpose. So it almost feels like to me there's a disconnect, or your paths are not running parallel right now. They will run parallel again, but I feel like right now it's to focus on you and focus on your self-love right now. That's what the sacred site is telling you. Become, really going back within, finding that sacred site within, or just visiting a sacred site. It will help to recharge your energy. But I think it's really self-love and learning to love yourself again, and accept compliments when they come in and not knock them down. You do that to your friends and people that give you compliments? Do you just down yourself a lot? You got to be careful with how you speak about yourself. Very mindful of that. But yes, I do see him coming back. I feel like your paths are kind of separated right now. You're supposed to kind of learn some things without each other right now. But I do see it. I do see a reconnection there. Oh, love in Scotland from Rose. Thank you. I'd love to go to Scotland. All right, who we got here? Want to let you know you're sharing. I'm sharing you. You're incredibly helpful, talented, Thank you for always being so helpful. Everyone, please help and support and enjoy someone genuine rather than some of these scam artists. A lot of us don't get enough credit for being helpful and caring. It's such a blessing. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Thank you. It's very nice of you. I'm very grateful for you. I enjoyed talking to you yesterday. You're welcome, Anna. Edinburgh, magical place. I've heard about it. A very sacred site, right? Melinda? All right, Rose White. Do you have a question, Rose White? I'm doing well, Janet. How are you? All right, this one's for Rose White. I'm going to put you up there. I just need a question, or just tell me you want something general, and we can do that too. Again, if you'd like to donate for a 3-part spread, we'll go in a little bit more detail about things. Just leave your donations at paypal.me/psychicimpressions, or find me at Psychic Shaman 333 on Cash App. Those are both ways you can donate or tip. So I appreciate them. They're very greatly appreciated. But let's see here. No complaints, huh? I take my work seriously. I do. I'm not. I don't consider myself a sideshow, though I am somewhat of an entertainer. But I feel like I'm bringing information that is important to all of us. And the fact that I can connect that easily, I'm very, very, very thankful for that. If I think back on it, I've always wanted to do this, but I do take my work very seriously. It's not something that especially speaking to people, and sometimes mentally ill people, be very careful with what you say. And I don't think there are scam artists. Yes, I see a lot of them. But think about them as more of they are psychic. They're just at the very, very beginning of how to learn. And they've probably got other things going on in their life, or have learned from people ahead of them how to do things and do things wrong, right? Or really not in the way of honor or integrity. And they'll learn. But even a psychic that you think is fake is giving you correct information. You just got to be careful of what they're saying to you and how they're delivering it. They're trying to scare you. That's never good. Oh, thank you, Christy, for the $20. Thank you very much. Looks like Sarah Trigg left $11.11. Thank you, Sarah. So let me get Rose first, and then I will get to Christy and to Sarah. Thank you both for your donations. The conch shell. That's your calling, right? That's what this is right now. Spirit is calling you in a certain direction. It's time to listen. I feel like you know where you're supposed to go. You may be hesitant or dragging your feet with it. It's time to really get things started there. So really focus your energy in that direction you know you're supposed to go, or it would feel best for you. Not a direction somebody else wants you to go, but the drive and that magnetic kind of pull in one direction is the authentic one. So it may be a little scary, a little uneasy right at first because you don't know what to expect. However, it is the path to success for you. It is the path to your enlightenment and your version of a good life. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, you don't need a reading? Okay, well, thank you, Christy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing the love. Anna says, I bless the one who gave me this reading. We're all universal blessed by you, Aaron. Universally blessed by yourself. You are gods. You are goddesses. Remember that. You are creators of this reality that we are in together. Always remember that. That's how much power you really have. So I do send my blessings to all of you. However, you have the power just as much as I do, just as much as anybody else does. Just depends on if you want to use it or not. So pay attention to the power coming from within you. What's up, Cheryl? Good. Sending love back, Rose. Thank you. Looks like Norma's in on the Twitch. Yes, I am live on Twitch. So if you are a Twitch member, go in there and follow me, please, or subscribe if you'd like. Use a lot of cryptocurrency in there, so I'm hoping that the Twitch picks up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Melinda. So do you. You have healing energy as well. That's right. Co-creators, we all are. Remember that with every thought you have, with everything you have intention for. Remember that. There's a lot more things, a lot more going on than you realize when you're manifesting. There's a lot more you're not even seeing. That's so much bigger than if you could see it, you would be amazed. And you can see it if you really start to practice, living that godly life, not looking down on others, but knowing you and everyone else has those abilities if they want to hone in on them and pay attention. Hello, Darla. How are you? Had a good conversation with Darla the other day as well. Darla does some really cool paintings. So if you guys see Darla Stacy, go check her out. And her pictures, I think in her photos, she's got a art section, and she does some really cool like flower of life stuff or mandalas, right? All right, so let's go with Sarah Trigg first. Sarah, do you have a question? Yeah, I will get to some free readings here soon, so I do see your questions. I'm just trying to get the tippers and donors are actually they go to the first of the list. General, okay. Yeah, group is tonight. Group. Class. Same AA. Yeah, we're going to work on some astral projection tonight, or just, some simple stuff. I don't have a Venmo, but I do have Cash App. Mercedes. I have Cash App or PayPal, which I think you can use your own card for both of those. I'm not sure, but all right. So new journeys. This is you creating a new path for yourself. I feel like, yes, you've been walking your path to this point, but I feel like you're starting to shift and kind of move in a little bit different direction, and you're carving out that path right now. So keep going with that, right? You are at a mastery level as far as your spirituality and the manifesting that you need to do things in small increments, right? It takes, for the path you're on, it's important to do things incrementally, right? Slowly, meticulously, to get the best results. Tree of life. So understand, with this new creation, there comes responsibility. Know that there's success and there are failures here, but they both matter, right? So on this path, understand we succeed and we fail. It's a constant thing. We all need to do this. If anybody says they've never failed, they're full of So really, the tree of life tells you to conceive this new path, start this new journey, using your imagination and your manifestation powers. Right, as co-creator, you are creating something for yourself, but it's also creating for others as well, for the collective. So keep going on this path. You're doing great. You have a very good idea of where you want to go, and I think you're going to do great. But I think what comes down is confidence. It comes down. That's what the crystals card is, amplifying it, really pushing forward with things right now. Still being meticulous, but I feel like you don't want to get yourself stuck too much. You want to have that confidence, or build up that confidence for yourself, that you can really prepare everything for this next phase of life you're about to embark on. So you are hitting a kind of a milestone in your life, or just hit one, and now you're kind of creating a new path for yourself, is what I'm seeing. So keep on that path. It's important. It will pay off. We have a troll. Which one? Oh yeah, I thought. What? Did you get him? Let me see. It's pretty good so far, though. Only one so far. On Twitch, I'm Psychic Shaman, right? Psychic Shaman 333, or just Psychic Shaman? I can't even remember. I should.
It's Psychic Shaman 333.
Psychic Shaman 333 on Twitch. All right, so we got another donation from Nicole Bentley. I think I saw you in here. Retreat. Oh, the retreat, yeah. I'm working on it, but it's not come to full fruition yet, because I've got to adjust and adapt to present conditions right now. So if I'm going to do it, it'll be underground at this point, because we're not wearing masks. Who was Fabiola? Olia? I don't know. All right, so you're welcome, Sarah. Thank you. All right, where's Nicole at? Oh, there she is. No specific question? Okay. All right. And thank you for the $20. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nicole. Oh, I'll help you with spells. Yeah, that's funny. That's awesome. You found me on YouTube? Nice. From YouTube, Samara says. Nice. Thank you. All right. So this one is for Nicole Bentley. Low. Very enlightened, right, Melinda? Yeah. All of the viewers right now, people that watch me and support me. Very enlightened. Okay, so your first card is good. That's offerings. That's the card of the day. That's about being grateful for the things coming in as you express more gratitude, and you're grateful for receiving. Then you receive with gratitude. You will build even more of an abundance for yourself. So I think that's kind of what you're going through right now. I feel like it's pushing you to a place that you need to. You're going to be uncomfortable. Like your higher self is going to push you into certain situations, maybe a little bit uncomfortable. I feel like it's social situations, but a lot of people, and you basically being the one speaking. I'm not sure what this is. We'd have to really kind of look into it. But as far as what I'm seeing right now, you are being pushed to express yourself right now. It's the water being able to flow, being able to, being like water, right? Wherever you need to adapt, you adapt, right? If water needs to slow down or go around a rock, it will. I think that's important for you to think about in the coming months. But also understanding that this is kind of leading you to a place that I feel like you've always tried to get over your life, maybe some fears of I don't know if it seems like public speaking to me, or some kind of teaching or something. I feel like you are teaching something, and you are going to be called to more social situations. I'm not talking about right now, I'm not talking about like thousands, but a more personal room, which is actually can be even more nerve-wracking sometimes when there's not a whole bunch of people and you have 10 or 15. I feel like be having these like meetings, or your leadership is going to be called upon. Maybe something you didn't see in yourself, maybe you felt it, but I think your leadership is going to be utilized and needed in the coming months. Leading people in the right direction is what I'm picking up. And rebirth, the birth card, renewal. So really getting back what you've had, but getting it back better. Understand it's not coming through. It's not going to happen the same way this time. Yes, it is a cycle, but cycles are a little bit different each time. Now it's your opportunity to kind of shape your future right now, and by expressing yourself, by putting yourself out in front when needed, with grace, of course. I feel like you are a good leader because you've learned how to follow orders or follow good leadership yourself. So you've learned from a lot of good leaders. So this is a very get ready to level up. Basically, what's happening is the message. But to level up, you need to add to your repertoire. All right. Thank you very much, Nicole. Nightmare to talk in front of people. Well, it's not. It's actually pretty exhilarating once you do it. Trust me, I have to force myself to do it when I play on stage or just doing what I'm doing right now. I still get nervous. I just do it, and it feels better when I'm done. You're very welcome, Nicole. Thank you. Just checking to make sure. Got everybody. We can do some free ones for a minute. Lots and lots of monies and opportunities to better yourself. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, money can help. It's just not something that we really dwell on too much. We need to understand the money's already with us. It's already there, right? May not be there physically yet, but we never say we need it. We want it because we create a want or a need for it. So it's more about abundance flows through me. It's flowing through me now. That financial abundance, say these things to yourself every day. I promise you, you're calling into existence abundance. You feel sweaty just thinking about public speaking. That's funny. Okay, so we've got one here, John Grabowski. He is asking, let's see what comes up here. Are you making the correct decisions with your YouTube channel? Okay, let's see what cards. what the card will say here, the message you will get. That's right. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. Don't forget to share your wealth. All right. I feel like you're doing great. Again, this card came up just a few readings ago. I think it was for Sarah. Similar for you. Like, it's time to really amplify it. So whatever you're doing, add to triple your efforts with your channel. Right? So more videos, more content. And as you create more content, you learn little things that you can do or you can add, right, to your content that you're creating. So yes, I think you're doing great with it, but I feel like you could do a lot more, right? I think once you start to do that, you will grow pretty quickly. Oh, that's cool, Sarah. Samara is Sarah. Samara Snape. Okay. Janet Mark Pear says, I hit a speed bump on my journey and was wondering, let's see here, get up on the screen. Was wondering if I'm going in the right direction. Heart, thanks. Heart back. Let's see, Janet. Yep. Medicine Wheel is a good card for you because that's what the message I'm getting from it is, and the message in the card and what it means is it's all about cycles, right? Understanding the cycles, not being upset with them, not getting too excited about them, but really you have a chance to change this cycle this time around. You have it's like a second chance, more like a fourth or fifth chance, but the chances will keep coming. But you've got to decide when you're going to start to really change that cycle and go in that direction that you know you need to go. When you can get rid of that fear or just get past it, it's always going to be there. There's going to be a little fear within all of us, right? Fear can be a good thing to a point. It keeps us from getting burned or burning our hands. It keeps us from doing really dangerous things without preparation, right? So fear can be a good thing to an extent, but I feel like fear is holding you back, and I think it's time to change that cycle. Once you change the cycle, you'll notice things around you start to change. So I think you're doing great. I feel like you have an opportunity to change the cycle this time. So, I mean, you always had that opportunity, but this time around, really, just by making little bit better decisions, looking to your past and understanding, this cycle has played out a few times. So you can kind of look back and see, which one played out best or what you could do better. That we kind of get stuck in this like Groundhog Day. You ever seen that movie where you keep waking up in the same day? Spiritually or just as a human, we can get stuck in something similar. It's called it's a loop, right? So cycles. Everything's about cycles in our lives and experiences we'll go through, and it will keep coming back if we don't do it differently. So if we failed last time in this similar cycle, we want to make sure that we do it differently so we give ourselves a better chance to succeed. Hope that makes sense. No, you're welcome, Shani. Thank you for coming on and watching. From South Africa, eh? I try to do that. My South African accent, but it's terrible. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't South African accent. Okay. So Gail Bath next. Again, if you'd like to leave a tip or donation, paypal.me/psychic impressions or on Cash App, it's Psychic Shaman 333. Donations and tips are very appreciated. Thank you very much for those who've been leaving the donations. Very thankful. I think I understand. Thank you. Yeah, it's about changing cycles right now in your life, taking some steps forward, taking a little. I see it as by taking or changing it. The best way to change it, or one of the better ways to change it, is really being okay with going into the deep end sometimes, figuratively, literally sometimes if you're swimming, right? But not being afraid to push yourself, to challenge yourself. All right, Gail. Where your focus should be. Time to make changes, time to shift and adapt. If you need to use that animal spirit, if you feel like an animal keeps coming up to you, in life or within, dreams, or pay attention to what that animal is, and really focus on their energy. Really start to kind of use the essence of that animal, or that help with that animal, how that animal reacts to things. There's a lot of messages there using animal medicine. So connecting to that animal, what animal are you thinking about lately? What animal's been showing up a lot lately? It could be an insect. It could be, it could be a lot of different things, just basically living things. It could be a flower sometimes, right? That's a living thing. So focus on what you've been really, what is speaking to you right now, right? And really it's about adaptability, shifting your perspective, looking at things a little bit differently. And as you do that, you will start to navigate a lot better. I think you have been struggling. You've come to, again, that looks like a lot of us are going through cycles right now, or we're at the end of one and at the beginning of another. I feel like you're in the same kind of boat where you can really, you have the opportunity right now to, if you want to make some changes and adapt, whether it's a move or a change in your looks, or it doesn't matter what it is. It's really kind of shaking things up and changing you. By doing these things, you're changing direction a little bit in a more positive direction, depending on where your mind is, right? Got to be mindful that you are putting yourself in a positive direction. And as you do that, the universe will help almost kind of pull you in that direction, or give you those, usually a wolf. Nice. So very instinctive. Need to be careful with our temper, and that we don't act before we think, right? So we want to think things first. The wolf is telling you that the wolf is very protective and a very keen sense of things and what's going on around them. They can stay very quiet. They can be very stealthy when they need to be. And they have good noses, right? They can find things from a long ways away. So really allow that animal energy to flow through you. Utilize that wolf medicine. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go for now, but y'all have a great Sunday. I will be back on here in a couple of days. I'll be giving some more readings, but if you'd like to leave a donation, if you still leave one and it's over, just let me know. Send me a message, and we can do a 3-card reading for you. But thank you all that have donated. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing. I will see you next time. I hope you all have a great day. You all will have a great day. No hope needed. See you guys later. Much love.